John's going to come out next week.
Ooh.
He said he'll for sure definitely be here next week. Although I tried getting him to come up. Okay, anyways. Welcome to Unscripted. I'm Tasha with Chevy Girl Advertising, and we've got Kendall with Kendall Lane Photography with us, and hopefully some other people will join us. Maybe we'll get Randy finally up here after a few shots.
Yeah, I definitely think Randy from Fat Daddy should join us today.
Yeah, Randy, it's patio talk. You should be up here.
Especially because what does he do? He smokes meat on the patio. So.
Well, I don't know if it's on the patio. Oh, yeah, he has to.
Exactly.
Yeah, Randy, you should be up here talking about your mac and cheese burger.
Oh my gosh, y'all. You need to try that burger.
Or the gringo burger.
To die for. Well, anything really from Fat Daddy's. Just out of the backside of the Gaslight here in Sioux Falls. Oh, so good.
All right, well, we'll give an update on what we're all doing, I guess, in this area. Kendall just got great news, so we're going to have Kendall start off what she's doing.
Yeah, actually this afternoon I got an email from Cinch Playoffs, which is a rodeo here in town for the Governor's Cup. We actually, last year, Tasha and I were privileged to go and do a podcast under another company, which we have now separated and started our podcast here. But they had asked if I would come take photos all of that week. So the last weekend of September, if you need something to do, stop on out at the Premier Center for those. And then, I will be out there. And then Friday night, we were asked to do our podcast. So we'll probably be going live there with some of the contestants.
Yeah.
So it should be a really, really good time.
Yeah, hopefully we can meet the new Miss South Dakota like we did last year. That was pretty cool.
Yes, Callie Mueller was last year's Miss South Dakota, and Miss Rodeo South Dakota, and she was a sweetheart.
Yes.
Did really well representing our state.
Yes. And she did great with us because that was our first go run ever for any kind of interviewing, journalism, whatever you want to call it. And she was great. She definitely came up to us and she was like, oh, ask these questions, maybe frame it this way. She did great. She was huge support for us.
Yes. Yeah. And she was very, very sweet and very genuine. And
yeah. So I can't wait to be back out at doing that again. And we can go to the after party again.
Exactly. Yay! All the fun things that we were able to do, from that. But yes, I was very happy to be selected to do that. So please check out my page on Facebook and see all the photos that come from that weekend.
What's your Facebook page?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Kendall Lane Photography. Facebook page is up and running. My Instagram is currently under construction because I haven't had it for a while, but starting that back up. So please give me a like, follow. Appreciate it.
It is crazy to think a year ago what we were doing.
Right.
To what's happened in the last year.
We have come so far. I mean, just because we joke about this all the time, like we've been friends for officially a year, like really close friends for officially a year now, but it feels like everything that we've done this year, it feels like we've been friends for a lifetime.
Yep.
But we have experienced so many things in that year. I mean, we've gone to car shows, we've gone to concerts, we've covered so many things. We've taken on things that we've never thought we would ever. Yeah, especially this. But I mean, this started out as just a songwriter showcase, which was great, but we've expanded into jams and car shows and like pretty much anything. Yeah, nonprofits especially. But you name it, we'll more than likely cover it. Like if you need to promote anything, that's what we're here for.
No, it's insane just to like we were talking about this and you're like, I never see you. And I'm like, well, I'm not in the same spot I was a year ago.
Right.
Like a year ago, I didn't have social media management clients. I didn't have but maybe 2 booking clients. And now I have lots of booking clients and I have a very big social media management client plus taking on another website and another social media client. Yeah. And then now the nonprofits that we're adding on with, helping Hungry Hearts out last month, now helping out Unlost United.
Yes.
And taking on and helping the Pink Door Network.
Yes, that's a new, very exciting client that she has landed, and we're very excited to have them a part of something that we have coming up here soon.
Yeah, I'd say I definitely like the nonprofits, like fill my heart wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. But like doing the pro bono work, like we don't get any money from helping any of these nonprofits.
Not at all. And we don't do it for that either. Like honestly, Tasha and I are both very people-oriented people.
I am not. I don't know why you put me in that category.
But you know, I mean, like we're sympathetic people in that regard. So when we see someone that just needs help, like even getting their name out there and, you know, promoting such big,
something small, but
something small
that's impacting the community
exactly.
So highly.
Exactly.
Like Hungry Hearts, like having Jesse out here was huge on like what they do for the kids in our local community. And then on the nonprofits he helps, because Hungry Hearts isn't the only one.
He's got so many.
Yeah, like Help the House was another one, and then that other kids one I can't remember. But like those are huge. And then like we help Hungry Hearts, which they don't need much help promoting themselves. They're getting well known. But like Unlost United is only a year into what they're doing, and they're helping finding missing people.
Yeah,
and people should know about that.
It is such a really cool cause. If you have not heard of them before, please go check out their Facebook page and learn about what they all do, because it is a great nonprofit for kids that are missing. And after those cases go cold, they decide to keep going and keep searching for these kids. And it's insanely incredible.
It is 100%. And they're finally getting a storefront in September.
Yes.
So it's great to have them have a physical location. People can go find out more information. But yeah, like it's just those and like the Pink Door Network. Like we keep finding out more about her. I just met with her tonight.
Yeah.
And like seeing though how it originally started with, I don't know, a pink door. Like it was so cute.
Yeah. The whole story behind that whole nonprofit as well is just amazing, and what she all does and all the things that she does. Tasha was kind of telling me about that meeting too. So I'm excited to get to know her a little bit more as well.
Yeah. So if you have a chance, go follow Pink Door Network.
Yes, please follow any of the nonprofits.
Any nonprofit, like even ones we don't.
There's so many here in South Dakota, which is amazing.
But it's nice to help those that don't get the help.
Exactly.
State funding, like none of these get state funding.
No.
None of them get United Way funding. Like this is all that just them.
Yeah.
Like they don't get any other money but what's being donated.
Yeah. We definitely like to go for not the underdog in particular, but really the ones that they kind of live off of word of mouth, which is kind of like us though, because we don't really advertise a lot out there either. But yeah, we try to help those who kind of fit what we're trying to do. Yeah.
The little man with the biggest impact.
Exactly.
Coming
the ones with the big hearts. Yeah.
Wonder who this violent one is in this one. But yeah, and then we got our women's event coming up in October to help promote, which is going to help raise money for the Pink Door Network.
Exactly.
So and hopefully a sexual assault, domestic violence.
Yes.
So if anybody knows anybody, a nonprofit that needs help with funding for sexual assault and domestic violence, send them our way.
Yes, please send them our way, because that's kind of what our hope is with it being October. Breast cancer obviously is near and dear to our hearts, but also sexual assault and domestic violence. Those are things that kind of hit home for all of us here. And so it's also a very big thing that we want to try to help victims and survivors of.
Yeah, because the resources they're not, it's hard to find. And if you don't know where you're looking, you're not going to find them.
Exactly.
And that's what our hope is with that women's event, is to be able to provide the resources, but also to give funding to those nonprofits that need help. Plus, we're going to have vendors who are going to have clean products, who are going to be women-driven.
So many women-oriented things and events going on within the event itself. Do you want to talk about your little song, all the ladies that are coming out to sing?
Oh, that's Sarah's gig.
Yeah.
She's got 7 lead singers. Sarah from Sierra Shirley, We have Tasia with Deja Vu. We have Connie with Lady and the Hound Dogs. I'm forgetting Val, who's in a band I'm unsure of, because that one I'm not 100% familiar with. And I'm drawing a blank on the rest. Janice is the one I need to talk to. Yeah. I really need to get my butt in here.
But yeah, there's a really good lineup. They're going to be providing music during the event. I'm going to do kind of the set number that you can sign up for headshots.
Yep.
I'm still working on the details of that, but I will be here doing photos for anyone looking for a headshot, and I'll put that detail out when I have a little bit more information.
Yep, and we're working with Red Arbor for tattoos.
Yeah.
They're gonna do more of a gift certificate. They're only gonna give us a limited amount to sell, and then 30% goes back to the fundraiser.
Yeah.
And that's awesome
it's very amazing how much they even help with nonprofits too. They help with pretty much anything, you name it, humane society.
Yeah. They're huge mental health too.
And mental health, yeah.
Which, speaking of that, it is mental health.
It sure is.
So go do your self-care. Check in.
It's okay to not be okay and okay to ask for help.
And let other people talk about you because they don't know the true story.
Exactly.
Because trust me, everybody's got something to say, whether good or bad. Amen. They just don't know your side.
Exactly.
Or
there's
live your life.
Two sides to every story.
Yeah. And I'll remain silent on mine.
I don't need a therapist. I just have a best friend who's sitting next to me. So she's kind of my unpaid therapist most weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we also we were just talking about this where we were just talking about how I don't want people to know my business for me. I want my business to be known for its business.
Exactly.
And I was telling Kendall earlier that I did the biggest no-no of social media coming from a social media manager. What?
That wasn't the worst thing?
No.
You spelled something wrong?
No.
What are you talking about?
Never mind, you're on a show.
No, what? Call me out. What did I spell wrong? No, I'm asking. What did I...
No, she was saying that. What'd you do? Spell something wrong?
No, I didn't introduce myself on my own social media page.
So yes.
Which is a huge no-no.
Here's the opportunity. If you don't know, this is Tasha with Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking.
But we talked about this. I dread being center of attention. I am the one who's in the background doing everything. I'd rather not.
You do not find a single photo on her site of herself. And actually, speaking of headshots, I told her that she was going to be my guinea pig, but I said she needed to get some on her website at least once.
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, I know but like I said, I want my business to be known for what it is. My truck is my business. 90% of the people know my truck. I don't know if they know me, but they know my truck and they know what my truck is.
We'll be out and about. For example, we went out last Friday and we're checking out a show at Wiley's.
EDM show. Oh, dude, that got wilder after we left. Thank goodness we left.
But anyway, this dude, we're crawling back in the truck. He's like, "What's your truck? What do you do?" And he was just mind blown. And he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then we proceeded on with our night. But literally people will stop us down the road being like, "What do you do? Who are you?"
Yeah. Which the truck speaks for itself.
It really you can't miss it. It's all black, but it's covered in all of her pinks. I mean, that's Chevy Girl to its T.
Yes. I mean, it's not often you don't see me wearing pink.
This is true. She wears pink all the time.
Maybe a different shade, but yes. Yes, I do look good in mustard yellow. Yes. Yes.
It was a pink dress.
It was a pink dress, Boston. I swear to God, it was a pink fucking dress. But that's the piece. I would rather, we were talking, I just don't like being, this is about as centered as I get and I don't like this. Earlier I was like, Randy brought up, I was like, yeah, let's call it the Kendall show tonight. I don't wanna.
Yeah, she was ready to just put all of my dirty laundry out on display. Not that I wouldn't mind sharing with our loyal. Yeah, I feel like that's a patio talk for another night. I will gladly share my yodeling story with you guys sometime, but I don't think this is an appropriate time.
I can't wait for that
We'll
one.
save that for
After hours patio.
After hours patio talk, which we'll tune in next week for. Maybe. We'll see.
Well, we got to do it on a Wednesday night. That's the
That's
peak
what
listening time.
Yeah,
I got the Podbean like stats, and it's like, hey, did you know Wednesdays is the better listening day? And I'm like, oh, that's where we're wrong.
We'll have to do something beforehand.
Oh. No, it'll be an additional episode.
Just a special edition.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be more of a night talk. Oh, that's my trophy.
Yeah, Connie could totally,
Oh, yeah. Hey, Connie, you really missed it the other night. Did I? Oh, God, yeah. We recorded it. Well, Kendall recorded it. I did not. I was driving and eating at the same time.
We laughed so hard we couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my God,
and
it was so bad.
Neither
Plus
one
2
of us
glasses
could
of wine.
English. Like,
we were speaking English just fine in the video.
No, if you heard me,
I was speaking English just fine.
I mean, it was all good. It was all good till 9:30, and then it went all downhill. But that's a story for another time.
Yeah. No, it was.
Poor Tasha has to save my life more than she should have to.
It's okay. The thing about not being in the medical field, but not being in the medical field, you get trained in certain things, especially when you work with substance abuse. You have to be trained in certain things, and especially to look out for certain things. So that's where Kendall gets that benefit. No,
I'm just kidding.
But it goes with like that's where like half the time like onset. Well, no, that was Friday.
That was Friday.
Yeah, Friday. When I was like, all right, tell me your name, tell me your parents' name, because I was keeping your brain active.
Yeah.
Making sure you weren't going into seizure mode.
Yeah. So I unfortunately suffer from POTS. I have occasional seizures and things like that. So, nights are usually pretty fine, but every once in a while I'll have an episode and Tasha has to jump into action, but she is very, very calm. But I always know, like that night she kept saying like, what's your name? Where do you live? What are your parents' birthdays? What's your birthday? And I was like, I know what you're doing.
She did. She
That's the downfall too with my medical training. I'm not, fully trained in, EMT anymore, but my EMT training for the past does kick in. I'm like, I know what you're doing.
And that's why I'm like, just answer the question or I'm not going to bypass this. Like,
and she will hound me too, but it's good though, because had I not answered those questions, because I was literally fading and about to go out, and she thankfully kept me awake and then stayed with me until she knew we were in the clear. So get yourself a best friend that literally will hold your hand and make sure that you don't pass out, make sure you're hydrated, but also bring a friend that's always got the snacks for the night.
Yeah, I'd say you brought the snacks that night. Fuck, I ate them.
Yeah, so I knew we were going to need those later.
Good thing that was my cheat day between the mac and cheeseburger and the crackers.
God, that mac and cheeseburger.
Gotta hit the gym hard. 45 minutes tonight. Huh? No, 45 minutes. I do really good at 30 minutes. Like I'm really good. I'll go tan and I'll do 30-minute workout because that's about what my brain can
I get
process.
ADHD if I go or my ADHD gets so much worse if I go longer than 30 to 45 minutes.
My brain goes, all right, Tasha, you've got other shit you can be doing. 30 minutes about the capacity where I'm like, I gotta go do other shit.
Agreed.
I can't. Anything else. I don't know. How do people do it for 2 hours?
No, like, kudos to those who can,
Yeah,
but I mean, I get a good enough workout just in my 30 minutes. But,
yeah, I'm fucking sweating my ass off by that 30, especially like.
And do it every day.
I wish I had that. I can't say that. I used to work out 4 to 5 times a week, and I was on a very like strict diet, which I'm more now on the strict diet, and I'm trying to move. I don't think my schedule at this point would exceed out of 2 days at the gym.
No, if you're
I'm
not
already
on the
pushing.
Run, if you're not on the run, I'm on the run, or we're on the run together. So we kind of have to plan like in advance, like this is what we're doing. So I mean, we have been pretty good about sticking to our routine.
Yeah.
If we don't do it on the nights we have planned, we try it on.
Yeah, I'd say last week was about the only time, and I don't. What was it that was going on last week that we did do our normal.
Yeah.
We did Tuesday night, but there was something. What was it Wednesday? I was working.
Yeah. I had to work, you had to work, and then we had other stuff going on.
Yeah, I'd say I ended up freaking. Oh no, yeah, that and then the kids.
Yep. And you wanted
back to school
and family time, yeah, because it was the first few weeks of school.
Yeah, I'd say that adjustment, like I give props to parents who are together and have back to school. Like that's great. I wished I had that again. But being a single parent and going back to school week with in my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love Nevaeh. Pain in my ass. Doesn't help she's my mini me on top of it.
Literally her mini me. Oh my god, y'all. Same attitude, same sense of humor, very straight shooter.
What'd she do?
Oh my bee. What did she do?
I had been home all day. I don't think I left at all yesterday in my house, which is a rarity. 9 o'clock. I'm already in my bed. I'm in my jammies. I'm watching my movie. It's 9 o'clock. Not even kidding. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Nevaeh walks in and goes, Mom, I'm going to bed. I said, okay. Did you take your nighttime medicine? Did you brush your teeth? No. Okay. Well, you need to do that. Well, you need to put me to bed.
This is so true. She gets so mad if we don't tuck her in. Even if I'm over there, I don't get to just go home. I have to help put her to bed too.
Yeah.
Which
9 o'clock.
She's so cute.
9 o'clock rolls in. I'm like, girl, brush your teeth and take your nighttime medicine. Did you take your cold medicine? No. Take your cold medicine first.
Should we talk about when we go out? She gives her mom a curfew. And I kid you not, if I don't have her in the house by, 10:30?
Usually it's 10:30.
10:30. Yeah. If she's a minute after 10:30, she's calling Tasha going, Mom, where are you? You're supposed to be home.
Are you on your way home?
Yeah.
You're not home yet.
She literally moms her mom.
I'm not kidding. I get mommed by a 9-year-old.
And like, even at like 9 o'clock, 9:30, she'll be like, hey Mom, are you coming home soon?
Yeah, especially during the week. Yeah.
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 So if I keep her out too late, then I get in trouble. And she's like, you're supposed to be home. She's supposed to be home already.
Or I'm demanded that the one night I was demanded to bring you with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one night she's like, Kendall comes with you too. And I said, no, Kendall's that night, Friday night, I was demanded to bring you home with me.
Oh yeah, cause she did take me out. And usually if she picks me up, usually we make a stop by the house because my bee. Absolutely. God bless her soul. I love her very, very much.
Love her to death.
I will say I am very grateful for her kids, how they took me on, like right away.
I 100%, I have nothing. I love my kids to death. They're great kids. Like I have nothing against even my 19-year-old when I want to like
strangle her.
Love her passionately.
I'll say it straight. You can say it nice. It's fine.
Like, there is no book on parenting. Even if you think you've done everything to your best ability, it is never good enough. Like, it is the job that is never enough.
No.
And like, I think that's the hardest pill I'm like swallowing right now with the oldest is like she's 18 going on 19 this month and it's been a hard year between her and I. Like it's that battle with being like them gaining their independence or trying to gain their independence, but not really understanding what their independence really entails. And
they want to be an adult, but yet they want you to still parent them. But then when you try to parent them, then they get mad. So it's like a very, very hard.
It's a never win.
Me coming from. We plead the fifth on that one.
That's why the door got locked.
True story. I still think you should have put my poem on the door.
Yeah. Clearly I was already in the wrong. But I still stand firm on my decision. Like at some point, like I understand and I did not come from the same situation. I moved out at 17. I had already had Natalia. I was already working a full-time job. I had already graduated early. Like I made it a point. I was fed up with how I was being treated with my father. And mind you, my father and I have a great relationship. I love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about as often as I talk to my mom, which says a whole lot. But I love my parents. Like, I love my parents. We've gone through major trials, tribulations with the shit we've gone through. Like, my childhood was not great, but every person has a not great childhood.
Mm-hmm. In their own way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, there is no perfect childhood.
No.
It doesn't matter if you did everything right. Like, there is something that has happened that has made that child think that their childhood was horrible. Like, it doesn't matter. No. Like, I've gotten the concept of this at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, trying to get her to understand that, like,
you understand.
Yeah. Like,
you've been there.
And I love her to death. I love her to death. But the one thing I can concretely say, I have been there for my kids.
You really have. And you see that. Like, if her kids ever need anything, literally that whatever we're doing stops. And mm-hmm. I understand, and she just goes. And literally, she just, whatever they need, she's there.
Like the day I couldn't get out of her dress the one night.
Yeah.
I got a phone call from my 9-year-old. She's like, Mom, I can't get out of my dress.
And she looked really cute in that, by the way.
She did. She was adorable. But I looked at Kendall and I was like, I gotta go. She was like, what? And I was like, Nevaeh needs my help. I gotta go. It's not even anything important.
No.
Like, I mean, she could have slept in the dress.
No, but it's the fact that you went. Yeah. Not a lot of kids can say that their parents would just drop in that moment and just be like, okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah. No, like and that's where, like, I told my oldest, we've been having the conflict, the parent-child conflict. And I can say we probably have had it for a while.
Yeah, but it's expected at this.
Yeah,
so.
And I get that piece. And I try to understand, like, she's trying to gain her independence and trying to find her way. And, like, her friends are doing something that she's clearly not doing. Like, she's on her own page. And I appreciate that. Like, wholeheartedly, my oldest, like, I love her to death. And I'm so proud of her creating her own footprints.
Agreed.
She wholeheartedly.
She does not just go along with it. Like, she may be present, but she'll do it in her own way. Reminds me of someone I'm sitting next to here.
But she does. She's not followed in my footprint.
No, she takes example from you, but yet she does it her own way. We may not ever understand why she does it that way, but that's for her to know.
And I told her, I was like, I support you no matter what. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember when I was in high school and I was pregnant with her and I had to do a homework assignment and I did it on her. Like, I did a book on her and I had even said I would love her even if she was a rock star. Because, like, I don't like rock. I hate rock. I shouldn't say hate. I strongly dislike rock. Like, heavy metal, that is not my passion.
Don't take her to Screamo. We'll learn that one the hard way.
But I still go.
Yeah.
I may not last long, but I still go.
To experience it.
Yeah. And if my daughter that's where she had talked about being a rapper, and I was like, yep, you got this. You can do this. You can be a female white rapper. Got you. I would still support her. Like, there's no limits to what they can do, and I would never want to limit them, ever.
No.
And I wish, like, somewhere along the line they'd get that crap, but it's fine.
Someday. When they have, well, she always says she's not
having kids. I am getting dogs.
Someday, if she does ever have a daughter, she will soon understand.
Yeah, but it's a definite challenge. Like
it is hard though, because you also don't want to let go either.
Oh, no, I'm ready to let go. Like, but I'll let go. Hands are
metaphorically.
All jokes aside, no matter what, and she knows this. Like, Talia, I told her, I was like, how many times have you called me? And I've been there. I've never not said, no, I'm not going to.
And you always answer the phone.
I do. Like,
even me too.
But that's because I've made it very clear to the people who are around me. They know that no matter what I'm doing, the moment they call, And if they say, Mom, I need you, and I'm done. I'm walking out, and that's exactly where I'm going.
Exactly.
Like that storm that we had, and my daughter thought she should take her siblings out in the storm. I went out in the storm and picked them up in the truck.
Oh, that was the night we flew out. I get a call from Tasha, and she goes, I'm going to give you my location, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I got to go save my kids. So anyway, it is literally monsooning, like hurricane force winds, like probably one
Trees
of
are getting
the
knocked
craziest
ever
storms we've seen here in a while. And she goes, I'm going to go out in this. I'm going to go get my kids. And I'm like, okay, but that's what you do when you're a mom. Like you literally do anything. And Tasha is a great example of that, where she does anything for her kids.
I try.
You do.
Yeah. Ask my kids, they'll tell you though.
What kids though are gonna be honest and admit that their parents do a lot?
I can't see that. My kids
but
will
not
freely tell you.
Outside of your kids though, not a lot of parents or a lot of kids would be like, oh yeah, my mom does this and my mom does that.
I'd say Stanley's even said it. He's like, Mom, no matter what, we know you'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Stan the man is a man of few words. So when he does, when he does say something, like you literally take it to heart. I will never forget the first time that he hugged me. I almost fell over. I was just like, oh, hi, bud. So, I mean, yeah, her kids are great though.
They all have their own personality.
Oh my gosh, none of her 4 kids are the same. They're all different, but in their most amazing, unique way. Yeah. And I love them all for different things.
Yeah. That's why when my kids are like, you have a favorite. I'm like, I do not have a favorite.
She has a favorite quality for each one.
Oh, yeah. But they all bring something to the table.
They're all so different. And they're all so smart in their own thing, too.
Yeah. Yeah, because like Talia, as much as her and I might butt heads, she challenges me to think outside of a normal parenting style. Mm-hmm. Because she's not of that same set.
No.
And like Aiden, he's super loving, but he's also nerdy and awkward. And I love that because then
he's so cute. I love that about him so much.
And he's such a lover.
He
like
is.
A giant lover.
I only met him, I think it was the second time that I came over when he was here this summer. And he was so excited that I came in. But the time following that, which was just later that week, I didn't come on a normal day that I usually came, and he's like, where were you? But yeah, he was just, I was a little nervous because like I hadn't met him yet of all the 4 kids. I knew the other 3, but Aiden, I was like, I'm going to see how this goes. But instantly he just like gave me a hug before I left every time. Like he's such a big hearted kiddo.
I remember when he was little.
Not a kiddo.
He's not little.
He's taller than me.
Yeah.
But who's not taller than
bean sprouts. But yeah, I remember when he was little, he used to put mac and cheese boxes. He's gonna hate me for saying this, but he used to put mac and cheese boxes on his feet and act like they were heels. Oh my God, he was so stinking cute. And they were all stinking cute, okay? Like Talia used to say Chevy when she was little, and it was the cutest thing. Chevy car that I would drive by. Chevy! Yeah, and Stanley, he's just quirky.
He's so quirky, but I love it. And his sense of humor, you don't expect.
So dark and
like
dry.
All of a sudden, we'll be talking and he'll join in on the conversation with like a one-liner, and I'm like, oh my God. Like,
you speak.
What? You talk. But it is so dark. It's so funny. It's so unexpected, but in the best way.
It is. And he's a big lover too. Like, he may not show it, but he is a lover. And then of course, like Nevaeh,
she's the mom of the group.
He's the youngest.
Yeah.
And like, my kids will say, oh, she's probably my favorite. She's not.
No.
She's
the most like you.
Yeah. And she actually does stuff with me.
Yeah.
Like, she goes everywhere with me.
She's a social butterfly in that aspect, as your other kids are not, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, she just has thoroughly embraced. She has embraced who she is at a young age.
Yes. It is impressive.
Like, the other ones have learned who they are.
She's more confident in her 9-year-old self than I am in my 29-year-old self. I have 20 years on her, and I can't just
no, that girl literally will walk out of the world and you know she owns it. Like, I don't know, she does. Like, the moment she walks out, you know she don't know.
You know whose kid she is, though, too.
I mean, I can't argue that. I can't. But they were all raised differently though. Like that's like the piece is like Talia started off with me just being a single parent to with Aiden Josh and I were married when he was born. So like Talia got introduced to that piece.
Yep.
And then like Aiden had to cope with the whole divorce. And then then they had Jamie, which is the Smalls' dad. So then they like had that intro, like Talia and Aiden had that intro of a single parent to then having another parent. And then we all were a family to not having that and being a single parent again. Like they all had different upbringings.
They all had different experiences, but
they all love each other though. Like
right.
It is crazy for siblings. Like I have not ever seen siblings bond as well as those four.
Yes, and when Aiden comes home, there's just a complete shift in like their attitudes and like not attitudes, but just their demeanor. Yeah, no, it's great.
Complete.
Like I didn't realize it when Tasha first told me that she had a son that I hadn't met before. That you're like, you feel like there's a lot now.
He lives in Florida.
Right.
We need to make a note. He lives in Florida during the school year for his decision.
Right.
He chose that, and his dad and I supported. That's what he wanted.
Right.
He's of age. He's 16, so there's no need to have a fight over this. So he lives in Florida during the school year. He comes home during the summer. That's why there's nothing else for that reason. Before people start spreading rumors.
Yes. Sorry, I did not.
No. I just want to make it clear that.
Yes. And honestly, he really does. He's a very techie kid, so it's a really good opportunity.
But like the house feels so complete.
Right. And so when she said that, if you feel like we're all together now, wait till Aiden comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not realize that she was serious because the moment that Aiden went back to school, I feel like somebody's missing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He may not notice it, but like we feel it.
Yeah.
Like the whole house feels it.
It's
like,
different. Like especially because Tasha took Aiden back the same week that I was gone for a wedding, and we both came back and we're sitting in Tasha's house and like it feels quiet around here. Like different. Everybody was home.
Yeah. But it's just different. Like if you've not experienced it, it's not a big deal. But when you've like had it and you've seen it and you've had it, once it's gone, it's just and it's not gone. It's just a temporary open spot that he just fills, and it's just one of those things. Like him coming, be like, okay, can I help you cook? Heck yeah! Like, what do you want to prep?
Such a helper. He's such a helper.
What can I cook? Can you pick this up, Mom, at the store? I'd like to try to cook this. Heck yeah, I'm for that. Not, Mom, what are you cooking? Mom, I'm hungry. You're at work. Oh, there's food in the fridge, leftovers. Yeah, there's frozen waffles in the fridge.
You literally bought pre-prep food.
I did! Hey, I am not a sponsor of Hungry Root, but I hands down recommend Hungry Root. Oh my god.
Hungry Root.
Words are hard lately.
The food.
Or dunk tank. Kept calling it duct tape when I was on Saturday.
Duct tape, yeah.
Hungry Root.
I will just say words for us between Friday and Saturday were really, really hard.
Yeah.
She kept saying the Sioux Falls hood, and I kept thinking she was saying Sioux Falls had wood, and then before the end of the conversation, it turned into the hood, and
it was.
You had to be there.
Yeah. But Hungry Root, if you are busy, like everybody in this world nowadays, if you're busy, you're tired of going to the grocery store, or you really hate trying to find something new to eat, because that's my biggest struggle. Like my kids, we got into a rut, like we were always having spaghetti, tacos,
turkey burgers.
Turkey burgers. We were having chicken nuggets. Like it was the same freaking thing every day, every week. Like it was just one of those things where I'm like, I'm so tired, and I don't have time to go on Pinterest. Like I'm a social media management, and I barely go on freaking social media.
I have time to go to the grocery store.
So I finally was like, I give up. I'm tired of going to the grocery store every night after work to go figure out something for food. And I ask my kids every day, well, what do you want? And I get the same responses. I don't know. What do we got? What do you want to make? And I'm like, I'm over this. So I stopped asking questions. I vetted through, like I did HelloFresh. I looked at Factor. Hunger was another one. I went with the one that I didn't have to already subscribe to do the answers.
Agreed.
Like, I could do the answers, answer all their questions, look at what they had.
Yeah.
And then I could subscribe. Right. And I got to pick, like, here's my price range that I want to pay weekly. Because we all know going to the grocery store.
It's so expensive to go to the grocery store.
But anymore. It's also hard to stay on budget.
Especially when you go hungry.
Yeah, or you haven't gone grocery shopping for like 3 weeks because you haven't had time.
Or you know what I mean? Lazy.
Yeah, but
it's cheaper buying your groceries rather than going out every night.
Yeah, but then you get lazy and you don't want to cook, so then you order pizza.
Yep.
And so I was like, okay, I want easy, quick meals. I don't want the same fucking thing every week. I want low sodium, which is a huge piece for me. Not for Kendall, but for like me. Like I want to manage the heart disease that runs in my family. So I want low sodium. I want high protein. I want low sugars because I don't want all this junk. I want like the cleanest, most healthiest thing because going back to the gym, like I want to make sure when I'm going to the gym, I'm benefiting from the gym, not 100%. Working off that pizza from yesterday from Domino's. Like, and so that's where like I went on Hunger and it's been phenomenal. There's been maybe one time I haven't been like really a fan of the food.
She sends me photos every once in a while. I'm like, damn, that looks really good. Like,
your
teriyaki was pork.
Oh my God, that was so good. Teriyaki pork was delicious.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It's the meat,
it's everything
sauce,
that you
side. Need. Like I literally don't have to.
She just has to warm it.
Yeah.
And prep it.
Some of the times, like my lunch that we had pork tacos. They're delicious. Literally took me 5 minutes because the meat was already cooked. All I had to warm up the meat, and that's almond flour tortillas, delicious. I would have never bought them at the store because they're high priced. It's almost like $6-7 for that package.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I spent $270 and I got 7 or 8 meals. And that's including breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like those are, And I set it to 4. So 2 adults and 2 kids.
Yeah.
And Nevaeh loves it. She sits with me. We sit in bed.
It's so true.
And I'm like, all right, Nevaeh, are you good with this? And she's like, oh, I want cherry. I learned that my daughter liked cherries. I would have never known. If we weren't just sitting at home hungry, we're picking our groceries for the week.
The girl went through those popsicles really fast, though.
She did.
They look so good.
They're all organic.
Yeah.
It's all clean eating. Like, I have not felt bloated. I've not complained about being bloated.
Nope.
Or feeling gross or drained because of the food. Like,
you're more glowy.
Yeah. Like, it's been actually really good. And, like, dinner last night, we had honey garlic beef with green beans. Oh my God, it was so good.
That sounds delicious.
It was delish. And it took me 10 minutes to cook.
Damn.
I was like, I'm not bad.
You can't even cook a pizza in the oven in that amount of time.
No.
Just saying.
No, and my meat was still half frozen.
Says the girl who eats a lot of roasted pizza. But anyway.
But yeah, but we even got pizza from there. I got a sausage pizza. Fucking the crust was so flaky, and I cooked it on the smoker. I cooked my pizza on the smoker. Fucking delicious. Italian sausage pizza. Fucking bomb.
She likes the sausage.
I do. When I get it, I guess.
Sorry.
No puns. No.
Puns intended.
We are not putting. I do not need any requests, okay? No requests. That's you, not me. I've not been with an Australian lately.
And it's not Australian, it's Austrian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Austrian.
And it wasn't just one.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Join us for after hours on the patio.
Yeah, join us for after hours on the patio.
Guess we know what we're doing Thursday.
Oh, is it Thursday now? Okay, Thursday.
I thought that's what we had said for mine.
We said Wednesday.
No, you said Thursday.
You said Wednesday.
No, I said Wednesday was peak time for patio, but originally we had discussed Thursday for wine.
Oh yeah. Story for another time.
See? Here, I may be the busy one, but I still keep track of my schedule, okay?
You realize you
I live my life. Yeah.
I live my life
by
through
my
her.
schedule.
I pretty much live through her schedule. So if she says we can't do it, we can't do it. But I told her, I was like, you have to mark this as the calendar for
September 26th.
September 26th.
Yeah. Originally it was the 6th, and then it was like /6, and I was like, what? And then it said 26 afterwards. I'm like, is it the 6th and the 26th or just the 26th? My literal brain was like the 6th and the 26th.
I was trying to text while I was on the phone. I will just kind of preference. I talk on the phone all day. I'm a phone bank receptionist and referral coordinator, but I have to do things while I'm on the phone. So sometimes my words don't come out when they need to, or I fat finger or something else.
Yeah. So I was like, no, I don't have anything on the 26th, but the 27th is you realize that week is going to be a brutal week.
What else is going on that week?
A couple days before that is when she passed away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that week I'm going to be a freaking emotional wreck. Or going to be a week of avoidance, and I'm just going to keep chugging along and avoiding everything in my life.
Don't worry.
That I do really well at.
Don't worry, I have some plans. But watch. She will be so present in my ear that week, it'll be crazy.
That woman needs to stop turning my freaking light on and off at freaking.
Did you see she followed me to my parents this
weekend?
But
she turns my fan and light on and off at freaking the worst time.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's not a lot of people out there, but I know there's a few that believe in spiritual awareness mediums and things like that. Well,
join us. We'll have a paranormal session one time when I go to Waverly Hills again.
Absolutely. But her sister has decided to cling on to me, and so she'll talk to me every once in a while to talk to Tasha, and it's gotten wild a few times, but.
Especially when we get a friend that goes, hey, bring the ghost whisperer with you. Freaking random. Granted, I think I got that message at like 9:00 at night. I was already in bed.
What?
When James messaged me saying, hey, I'm in Sioux Falls and bring the ghost whisperer. I was already in bed.
Poor James that night. It was such a good night. It was the night of Four Winds, and we were driving we had to go drive around town. And that was the night that we were actually out with Connie.
Taxi and service on the DJ's network.
But yeah, Connie's daughter made an appearance that night too. So I mean, that night I think it was because we're in Full Circle and that's such a spiritual place.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I had to walk out of there because I was so overwhelmed. But I mean, I love having the ability to like hear that, but sometimes it does creep me out as well. But I feel grateful that I can bring those messages. Those unfinished messages.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird when I already am saying what she's saying to you. Like in the truck that night, I was already saying what she was saying to you. And it was the weirdest thing because you're like, would you stop it? And I'm like, why? And you're like, she just said that. I was like, ha. I literally be like, I bet she's saying this. And she's like, no.
Or my favorite one was like, fine, I'm going to play this song.
And I did. I just went on to she didn't even give me any clues. I literally went on to my Pandora and I played the music and she was like, yep, that was the song.
Yep. It was literally Lonely by Akon. And I was like, what the hell?
But backstory on the Akon though, when I'm the older sister of all of anything with my parents, like I am the oldest sibling. I was the first one. My dad had Zach from a different marriage and then he married Christina. Well, there was Tina and then there's Christina. But Christina had 4 kids prior from a relationship, which is where Natasha came from. And so that was how we were sisters. And they divorced, obviously, and whatnot. And life took us apart and then we got back together. And then, baby Teddy came, he passed away, and then she passed away. But it is still one of those things that, like, having those moments where, like, Yeah, I got emotional that night.
Yeah.
Like, I was bawling in the truck.
Mean,
right before we picked up James, was like, hey.
It really was. It really was. It was a really big moment. And I mean, I was glad that I could be there to interpret because I feel like there was a lot of unfinished things that came out that night. Yeah. But
I mean, she's done now. Okay, we talked. Now she can stop fucking flickering the lights. Okay,
no,
and turning my fan on.
She's kind of made that clear to me that that's not changing. Hence why she does it in my house now because she knows it drives me nuts. Like she follows me.
I'm trying to act like it doesn't bother me. Like the other day, I actually just turned off the switch. I was like,
fuck you.
Probably. And I was like, but I was so over. It was daylight. I don't need the light on during the daylight. I leave my blinds open. Literally, they don't ever close.
Yeah, it is very funny to witness this at the house because you're just like, damn it, Natasha. Like, yeah, we both have videos of our lights getting turned on and off, the flickering, all of that. So yeah, you can't help but explain that there's someone present.
Yeah, especially when you've explained, you've changed all light bulbs.
Yep.
It's a rental, so like you can't do anything electrically with
and the electrical is fine.
Yep, because they have to pass inspections.
Exactly.
So like you can't, after knowing all of those pieces, and the moment you turn the light off and it turns back on, like
you have to witness it to understand. But
yes, but it's okay. I take it as love, and then I tell her to fuck off.
She does.
I do. I literally go, I did it even in the truck. I was like, I love you, but fuck off. But that's honestly how we were, though.
Yeah, that's like they tease each other like no other, but the love was always there. Like if you had witnessed that like I did, like
I will say that girl definitely made me come out of my bubble. I don't like coming out of my bubble. Like
you don't say.
I come out of my bubble professionally. I will say that. Like professionally, I will come out of my bubble.
Unless we're 2 jungle juices, 2 sangrias,
that's not professional.
A fireball shot later.
God, that was so. I didn't take fireball that.
I can't eat pizza combos anymore because that's all I smell.
That was such a great night.
Even though she didn't have any.
I didn't. I had salsa and chimichanga
but it
Inca.
Literally smelled like.
It did. It tasted like pizza coming back up. It didn't taste like tacos at all.
It's a smell you cannot.
Just literally tastes like
It's a very
pizza.
distinct smell.
And just, I know, I don't get drunk very often.
No.
It is a rare occasion that you'll ever see me drunk.
I will say, I
will not be drunk.
I honestly have, when we became friends, so long story short, I met her when she was bartending out at On the Rocks.
Yep.
And since we became friends, I drink a lot less. We still have like a drink here and there, but a lot of people don't understand when we are going bar to bar, we're not getting drunk. We maybe have a drink, if that.
Yeah.
We're more going for the experience more than to.
We get a drink because we need to experience the customer service.
Exactly.
And we need to understand the price at the location. So like there's times like I've gone to Tenors, I ate an actual meal and I had a drink because I needed to understand their service. Like you can go and listen to music. That's just half of the experience. You need to understand the customer service. You need to understand how that manager is going to respond. Like Wiley's was a great example after their EDM and what had occurred on hand. And the manager had to put a post out afterwards. Like,
exactly.
It's an experience. Like we didn't drink at Wiley's, but we've already been at Wiley's and had a drink and we've waited forever.
Yes.
Like it was 30 minutes before the waiter came back to give us to get a drink order.
Well, that one time when the waitress came over and she's like, can I get you guys a drink? And we're like, we're not quite sure yet.
No, she asked if we wanted food and we said, no, we'll just have a drink.
Food. Yeah, we'll have a drink.
And then she walked away.
And then she walked away and she never came back.
Yeah.
And then like when we tried to get her.
Yeah, I had to wave her down.
Yeah, she's still,
It was, so like Wiley's is definitely not our favorite place.
They bring in some good shows and things like that, but yes,
I don't know if there's really a show that drove us there.
Not this
Pumpkin
year.
Pride was requested that we'd be there.
Right.
And we went for the EDM, which the EDM started late.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were there till like 10:15, 10:30.
Yeah, it was 10:30 when we left.
And it still hadn't started.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
it started maybe like 15 minutes after the fact.
It's got great potential. It's just got to work on its technicalities.
Yes. But when you see us out, that's truly what we're doing.
That's literally what we're doing.
I'm sitting there gauging, okay, how's the service? How's the atmosphere?
That's literally our conversations while we're out.
Can I hear myself talk to somebody?
Mm-hmm. How's the acoustics?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the band fit the
Are
venue?
all lights working on the lights? Wiley's, go fix your light.
Yes, please.
Because that light was driving them.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, those are the things.
But yeah, so if you see us out and about, that's literally what we're doing. We're not out getting drunk. We're just having a good time because that's
the fun part of CG.
That's the fun part of, yeah. Honestly, that has been the fun part of CG this past year.
Like, I love when my kids are like, you're always gone. I'm like, I'm working. They're like, sure you are. I'm like, okay, what I do is fun, but I'm still working. It
literally is working. I mean, it is working because there's no other way to experience Sioux Falls and what it has to offer without actually going.
Correct.
And we're not doing it just to go. We're doing it to experience, like, to A, get the experience, but B, can give reviews of that.
Like, if a client wants to go there,
exactly,
you need to understand the atmosphere. Is it true to who they are?
Yes.
You can't put a heavy rock band in with somewhere that's more country. Like, if you go in
or
and
small space.
Yeah, and you understand, you go in and you're like, okay, this is not their atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say, like, you have to represent that client and be like, I am sorry. Yes, I understand you want to be there. This is not your crowd. No. And that's the thing, like, musicians need to understand, not every venue is meant for you.
Exactly. Like, it may look shiny and pretty, but you want to find the place that best fits your genre, what you do, what you bring to the table, because otherwise you're setting yourself up for failure in a way.
Yeah, like, if you go to that venue, like, Tinner's Tinner's Alibi is actually the perfect atmosphere to say, like, you cannot, and Connie can attest to this, like, that is not where you're gonna go jam out and rock out or have
that is not a full band bar at all.
It is a very quiet acoustic.
Agreed. 100%.
Like, you can't do anything else outside of that.
No.
I look at the solos as being, I want the people around me to be able to hear what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So mine's more dinner music.
But that's, again.
And then when the band is together, then we just like no old bar.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't take Lady and the Hound Dogs and put them at the Alibi.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never have potential at the Alibi. But you, by yourself, work at the Alibi.
Yeah, you're a good fit there.
And that's, I think, like, the hardest thing for some musicians.
Yeah, to understand there is kind of an equation and a whole thought process behind what works and what does not work. And I've honestly learned that a lot in this past year. Like, I've been to many locations here, but I've never experienced it the way that Tasha and I do.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy when you have a whole different perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just, like, it was interesting when you first started coming out with me, you're like, what? And I was like, yeah, like, I would ask her questions and she was like floored on why I was asking these questions. I was like, okay, but here's why. Mm-hmm. And like, she'd learned why I was moving to different spots in a venue, because you got to find the sweet spot for the sound. Cause not
100%.
You can go into one spot at, like, the Duck is a great example.
Yes.
Like, you could go right by the door and it'll sound different than by that center post.
Oh, agreed. Or just even outside too. Yeah. Like, every venue has different spots where it sounds great and where it sounds like you go in the bathroom there and it sounds like absolute trash.
Yep.
Like, just, it's crazy how
sound changes.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%. And thanks to Boston on that. Yep.
Agreed.
But, like, the Duck is a great example because every musician does something different. They don't always have the same speakers. They don't have the same lights.
They don't have the same sound person.
No, you have to go every time a different band is playing.
Exactly. It's always a different experience. It really is.
And that's why when people are like, you're going there again, I'm like, yeah, somebody else is there different.
Agreed. 100%.
Like, if we go when the Guilty Pleasures Orchestra goes, that's completely different. Like, them being indoors, I would never say yes to. Like, they're more of an outside band.
They're more of an outdoor band, for sure.
But you learn that when you go to these venues, you're like, oh gosh, they don't know how they sound interior-wise. Yeah. Like, they're so used to exterior.
They're used to playing loud and proud, and that's great.
Where the sound's not bouncing off the walls. And
agreed.
Everything, so. Yeah. All right, well, we're past our time. We're 100%. Way past an hour. Thanks for joining us at Unscripted. Stay Unscripted. Oh, and thanks to the Den for allowing us to be here in Sioux Falls. Check them out. They always have great music coming. Did Charlie get rescheduled? Oh, sweet. Charlie, what was his last name? Farley. Charlie Farley is going to be here in November. He got rescheduled. I'm so excited for that one. Yes. Oh, well, Bubba Sparks or Starks?
Bubba Sparks?
Like sparks are flying? Huh?
Bubba Sparks, yes, you're saying it right.
Oh, he did he?
Sparks, like
Sparks.
Sparks.
You got that at jukebox sauce.
Oh, okay. He'll be here on, you said Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Why Sunday?
Because that's when they come to school.
Are you guys open on the Sunday?
They will be.
Oh, okay. Well, news to me. The den will be open on Sunday for Bubba's
Bubba
Sparks.
Sparks.
It's a hard
Booty,
fucking
booty,
word.
booty, booty.
Yeah.
That's all.
Anyways, thanks for staying unscripted.